Enron, an energy, commodities, and service company founded in 1985. By the year 2000, Enron had grown to become the 7th largest company in America. However, lies, corruption, and broken communication by top management led to a large corporate scandal. Enron failed in 2001. Circuit City, a pioneer electronics superstore founded in 1949. This large electronics superstore chain experienced great success through the 80s and 90s. However, cuts to hourly employees and large compensation of top management did not allow them to compete with their largest competitor, Best Buy. Circuit City failed in 2009. Betts Spring Company, a pioneer spring manufacturing company founded on the West Coast in 1868. For over 140 years, they have been a top-quality manufacturer of springs for many different industries. In 2008, they were also named Truck Parts and Service Distributor of the Year. Despite their success, Betts is continually looking to improve. The two areas we believe we can help them improve are in communication as well as incentive programs. First off, communication. The issue they are facing is communicating their key performance indicators across the company. They have questions of how much information should be shared, how often they should share it, how much detail is needed, and how would they implement it. Potential answers to these questions can be found by taking a look at both Pep Boys and Nokia. Pep Boys provides an excellent example of information and product sharing done right. Their system allows them to place orders for customers for any out-of-stock or specialty item located at another store. Pep Boys also shares performance information between stores to create a friendly rivalry between them. Nokia, on the other hand, provides an excellent example for internal communication. With over 125,000 employees worldwide, communication may seem like a tough task. However, Nokia has overcome this challenge by being creative and using tools like social media sites and instant messengers. Our plan to improve communication begins first by answering the question of how much information should be shared. As you can see, we have numbered the KPIs 1 through 11 on the chart provided by Betts to help illustrate our plan. We have broken the recipients of the information into 3 groups: sales, manufacturing, and management. We believe members of the sales team should receive information on KPIs 1 through 7 and 10 and 11. Members of the manufacturing team should receive information on KPIs 1 and 2, 5 through 7, and 10 and 11. And lastly, management should receive information on all KPIs. The second question Betts had was how often should they share information. Referring back to the KPI chart, you can see we have color-coded the KPIs based on the frequency they should be shared. Because sales numbers are so important, they should be released on a weekly basis. Customer retention and growth, as well as expenses and cash flow, are also important. However, it may be difficult and somewhat costly to track and release this information on a weekly basis. Therefore, these KPIs should be released on a monthly basis. The remaining KPIs are important, but they are not essential on a month-to-month basis. To save time and money, these KPIs should be released on a quarterly basis. The third question Betts had was how much detail they should provide. Employees should be provided with the most basic and simple data. This way, they can view the information without getting bogged down or lost in the details. Managers, on the other hand, need more accurate and detailed information. Providing them valuable information is the first step in enabling them to make effective business decisions. Betts' final question is how should they implement it? The answer is quite simple and cost-effective. Betts needs to establish a common access point for information to be viewed. This can be done through the Betts webpage, a social media site, or even bulletin boards posted in the stores and factories. The second area Betts is looking to improve is through incentive programs. The issue they are facing is maintaining consistency among stores and reducing scrap. One company to look to as an example and a possible solution is the Men's Wearhouse. In addition to commission, sales representatives receive paid sabbaticals for every 5 years they work at the company. Members of the warehouse team engage in a friendly competition for monthly prizes and awards. And at the end of the year, Men's Wearhouse hosts large parties to honor its employees. Our plan to help Betts incorporate a similar system begins by establishing a ranking system. Sales team members will be ranked based on sales numbers and customer satisfaction. If it is possible with the current systems in place, manufacturing members will be ranked on an individual basis with regards to scrap, safety, and overall production. If Betts is unable to track scrap on an individual basis, ranking can be done on a group, shift, department, or even factory basis. After the ranking system is in place, it is important to reward top performers. Rewards should be given on a monthly or quarterly basis to the top 3 performing individuals or the top group. Frequently rewarding employees encourages and motivates them throughout the year. It also encourages employees not to get discouraged because they can improve in the next period. Top performers should be given a choice between 3 options: a round of golf with the executives, dinner with the executives, or gift cards for shopping or entertainment. Betts can also hold a banquet for all employees at the end of the year as a way to say thank you for their hard work and dedication. Implementation of this program should be done in 3 phases, beginning first with the silent test. For this phase, you will need to determine standards for each job and begin tracking production to use as a benchmark. The key is not telling employees. Phase 2 is the trial period. During this time, you will announce to employees that you are committing to run a 4-week trial test of a new incentive program. You will again track production to compare it with the benchmark data. The third and final phase is to review and adjust. After the 4-week trial period, review the results and collect employee feedback. With this information, you can adjust the program to ensure its success. As Betts moves forward, they can learn from past mistakes made by companies that failed. Like Enron with their failed communication and dishonesty, or Circuit City with their failure to adjust incentives. Betts can also improve by benchmarking and learning from successful companies like Pep Boys, Nokia, and Men's Wearhouse. Because of Betts' focus on the future and their desire to improve, we believe they will continue to experience success into future operations.